Hit back up the middle. Story throws it in, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. Into the box now, Sean Green. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Tony Cingrani enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Now he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Digging in, Steve Garvey. A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Headley at third, Green on second, Garvey on at first with 2 down. Here's a high pop-up. Karros is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit out towards second. Barreto fields cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to take it is Blanco, and there are 2 away now. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Here's Brian Dozier now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Short, hit hard. Crawford's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the. Coming to the plate now, Gregor Blanco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Runners off for second. Swings and misses. Throw down. Tags there, and Blanco is gone at second base. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Madison Bumgarner. Swing and a miss as he chased. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Standing in, Tony Cingrani. We'll move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Fouled off. And that misses 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The next 3-2. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Green in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Snyder's under it. And that's the third out. Jake Diekman is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Digging in for his second at-bat, Duke Snyder. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And good patience exercised as he works out to walk to lead off the home half of the third. Here's Chase Headley. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Sean Green reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. That'll bring up the two-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Snyder is on his way home. He'll get it into second. A tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Crawford, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Hit sharply on the ground. Barreto's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now in the box, Eric Karros. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Popped him up. Barreto ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Popped tripped up. Back behind second. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2 balls and a strike to count. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. This is skied into short left center. Story is there, and the side is retired. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Barreto brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready now, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Yasmani Grandal, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Snyder falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. Lays off 2-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Standing in, Madison Bumgarner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Duke Snyder. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Here's Chase Headley. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready once again, Sean Green. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch. Now to the plate, Jake Diekman. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Adam Engel will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And there's a base hit on the line. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There we go. High and deep to right center. Snyder racing back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So striding in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blanco has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game. In now, Eric Karros, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bounce to first. Garvey gloves it. And he'll step on the bag himself. Jordan Lyles enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger shading to his right. 1 out. Ready for another shot.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Set. Here's the 3-1. On a line, that's a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He went down on strikes last time up. Lifted down the line in left. Gonzalez moving forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Franklin Barreto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On the ground to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pollock is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. No hits to this point. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Weak chopper up the line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. At the plate, Madison Bumgarner. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Madison Bumgarner is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chase Headley. He went deep last time up. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Yanked on the ground down the line, and that's through for a hit. Throwing to second. Headley ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Garvey. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning. Now batting, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Scott Alexander takes the ball from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. And their runners at the corners now. Hit on the ground toward the left. The Dozier for 1. On to first as they get the double. Stepping up now, Scott Alexander. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ji-Man Choi is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Fouled off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Snyder's under it. 1 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled away. Oh, no, he muffed it. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air and deep to left center field. Snyder ranging back at the track. It's up and out of here into the archways. Digging in, Cody Bellinger earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Striding in, Eric Karros. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 3-1. Runners on the move for second. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Snyder is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Settling in now, A.J. Pollock in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. One and 1, here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Bellinger over at second. Karros at first. 2 out in the inning. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out. Matt Andriese is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He was the 1-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chris Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in once again, Duke Snider. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The count now at 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first save. Raleigh Fingers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Riding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He's hitless.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Snyder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Brian Dozier now. The 2-1 on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blanco has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. High chopper towards first. Garvey fields it cleanly. He'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon. And there just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story, and we are. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Into the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Popped him up. Story calls for it. One away. Striding into the box, Mark Reynolds. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Matt Andrees, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Now he'll step off. The 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first as Reynolds is a ground-out victim here. 2 away. So bases are empty here. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn has a play. 1 out. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Missed with a slider. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Snyder's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Iannetta has it. The throw to first is in time, and so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. At the plate, Trevor Story. The 3-1 pitch. Offered and it missed. Here's the throw. And a tag, and he is out easily. No score here as we play inning number 2. Look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Stepping into the box, Duke Snider. Popped him up. Escobar waits on it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. High in the air out to center field. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Story scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Eduardo Escobar standing in, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Set to deal on 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The next 3-2. Popped him up. Iannetta is there. And that's the third out. Digging in, Chris Iannetta, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Called strike 2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So here now is the pitcher, Jeff Hoffman. Dan Vogelbach will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Into the upper deck, but foul. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. At the plate, D. Gordon. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out. Jack Morris is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. Snider looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. No outs, nobody on. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. Boom is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Andriese. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And it's fouled away. Hit down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Snyder will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Mark Reynolds. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Hit back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Count is 1-2 now. He's running. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Cody Bellinger. MLB now. The Mets, City. Charlie Blackmon now. And we are set. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight time is called. And this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And that's through for a hit. So here in the inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. So stepping in, Jackie Robinson. And there he goes towards second. Now had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger is there, one away. Now at the plate, Sean Green. Blackmon, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away. Standing in, Pablo Sandoval. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ground ball left side. To Dozier for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Stepping up now, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And that one is gone. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. For 1-1. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our boot. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready now, Paul Goldschmidt. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now in the box, Luis Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Goldschmidt stands at first with 1 out. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul. A bouncer up the middle. Gordon is up with it. To second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out to right. Green waits on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Adrian now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Popped him up. Grandal has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Standing in, David Peralta. 1-1.
David Peralta.
Chopped weakly to the left. Story picks it up. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Here's Buster Posey now. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Posey is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1 down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk does. Here's Brian Dozier now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
This is in the air out to left field. Peralta is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eric Lauer. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Pulled toward right center field. Green waits on it. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he pops it up back behind second base. Robinson is there to make the catch in this. Tony Cingrani is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. On the ground to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A base hit in his first trip. Strike taken to throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Robinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Goldschmidt is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Sean Green, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 and 2 to Sean Green. Gordon at second with 2 down. And a good fastball swung on and missed. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air into shallow left center. Peralta is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it is, the 3-0. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peralta on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, A.J. Pollard. He drew a walk his first time up. A little bouncer. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Another payoff pitch. Turned on down the line. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. Long throw to third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And there's ball 2 now. Seared down the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. In now, Adrian Gonzalez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Buster Posey. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Matt Andrees answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. And that one just missed outside. The 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Blackman. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trevor Story. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Ripped down the line. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Andrees at second. Story on at first with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Green waits on it. And the inning is over. Now batting, Tyler Beatty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Goldschmidt on the move. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, D. Gordon. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Got him swinging as he runs the... Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Ready for another shot now, Luis Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Donnie Hart takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to Gordon for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to the first baseman, Gonzalez. Digging in, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Settling in now, Sean Green comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Scott Alexander comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores, and he is in there. Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping in now the slugging first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to get down out there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Digging in once again, David Peralta. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he strikes out, and oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now. Right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and Eduardo Escobar standing in. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Josh Comenter takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Runner goes for second. Fouled off. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, and he's safe. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Escobar leads off first with 1 away. Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Runners off for second. Popped him up. Gonzalez moving to his left. 2 gone. Into the box now, Scott Alexander is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Grounded to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trevor Story. He singled his last time up. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Throw over to first, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Blackman is going to get there. He hauls it in, and the potential goal. Coming to the plate now, Josh Comenter. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Andrew McCutcheon is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Swing and a miss, and McCutcheon is set down for route number 1. So coming to the plate, D. Gordon hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Popped him up. Escobar waits on it. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charlie Blackman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and this will remain. Oliver Drake gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Into the box, Luis Gonzalez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Liner toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I could tell.
And this one gets away. A play at the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Payoff pitch one more time. This is skied into short left center. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. At the plate, Jackie Robinson. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for route number 1. Striding into the box, Sean Green. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Sandoval. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Posey is there. He's got it one away. Here's Brian Dozier now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Leaning, and he makes the catch. Oh, he took it right out of the dugout for the second out. Wow. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a foul tip held onto behind. Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Into the box now, David Peralta. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Adam Ottavino takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Peralta, base runner at first with 1 out. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping into the box, Oliver Drake. Chris Davis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Jake Diekman gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Matt Kemp will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Story throws it in. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered. now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Welcome. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. At the plate, Jake Lamb. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. One out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Mark Reynolds, and at first for him following the one-out single. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. He's running, and he fouls this one off. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Story scoops it up. The Dozier for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he got him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he misses 2-1. Hard hit to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll... Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Montero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollard patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Digging in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. But 1's all they get as the run scores. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clay Buchholz. Strike called, now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at... Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now. So stepping in, Brian Dozier. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Set to deal on 2-2. Loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air. So here now is the pitcher, Clay Buchholz. 9-1-2 due up. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Eduardo Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Tony Cingrani is going to come on to hit. Escobar takes his lead at third with 1 away. Grounded to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag gets 1, and he'll scramble back to first safely. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Pollock has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up now, Tony Cingrani. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down. Ready now, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Outside, 2-1. Hit hard to short. Story picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Hit on the ground out for short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single in his first try. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row. Standing in, Steven Souza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Matt Andrees. Here it is, the 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. The 2-1 is laid off for ball number 3. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Souza on at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. Story plays it in. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. A tag for 1, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. So digging in now, Clay Buchholz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2. Still 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now to the plate, Matt Andriese. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line. The throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a great job to stick with it. Scott Alexander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Hot shot down the line. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Jordan Lyles takes the ball here. Lamb aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Runners on the move for second. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. Ready with the 1 and 2. A line shot to third base. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. To 1 and 2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Paul Goldschmidt. No hits to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar ranging up the middle. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2 fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Ketel Marte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted the other way to left center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clay Buchholz. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Steve Garvey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Gonzalez is in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. So striding forward now, Eduardo Escobar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Chad Qualls gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So striding in, Brian Dozier. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza is there to put it away for route number 1. Stepping in, Jordan Lyles. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Popped him up. Marte has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 outs. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Reynolds is under it, and the inning is over. Striding in, Jake Lamb. He singled his last time up. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And it's 1-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. There is Dozier. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now, Mark Reynolds. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
High pop-up. Grandal shading to his right. 2 down. Now batting, David Peralta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Another 2-2 offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now the 3-0 offering. A little bouncer. The 3-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, A.J. Pollard. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a slider, called strike 3. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. High in the air out to center field. Pollard is right there, 1 down. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Grounded up to first baseline. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Settling in now, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Adam Ottavino gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's an elite diamond dynasty. Throw down to second complete as Melky Cabrera steps in to get us started here in New York. The 3-1 to short. Throw on to first will take care of Melky, and that's the first out of the ball game. So coming to the plate, Manny Machado. Here's a high pop-up. Dozier waits on it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Right side, but it's well foul. Story leads off second with nobody out. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. Throw won't get him. At the